afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to This Week in Poker.
The Legends of Poker final table at the Bicycle Casino wrapped up last night, and the newest World Poker Tour champion is Dan Harrington. This gives Harrington an entry into the elite club of poker players who have won both the World Series of Poker main event and a World Poker Tour main event. Harrington defeated David the Dragon Pham heads up to claim the first place prize of over $1.6 million. After his victory, Harrington had this to say.
Right now I'm actually pretty drained, but it was a very tough match. I was playing against a really tough player, a world-class player, David Pham, and he just pushed me around and pushed me around and pushed me around. And finally I was able to survive long enough to get some hands and make a stand against him and get lucky in the draws, and was able to pull it out.
And you guys really seem like you have a good camaraderie.
Well, you know, top players respect one another, and he's a top player.
Now, you mentioned to me before that this is one of the toughest final tables that you've played at. So this championship has to be extra sweet.
Not really. I'd rather have a much easy final table and win in a landslide. That's what I aim for. All these people that want to play against the best players in the world to prove how tough they are, well, God bless them. Let them go ahead and do it. I want to watch it from the sidelines.
David the Dragon Pham earned 1,600 Card Player of the Year points for his second place finish. That makes Pham the top contender in the Card Player of the Year race. With 5,410 points, Pham is now almost 1,000 points ahead of former points leader J.C. Tran. World Series of Poker Player of the Year Tom Schneider entered the final table as the chip leader, but exited in 4th place. The 960 points that he earned rocketed him up to 3rd in the Card Player of the Year race. The next stop on the World Poker Tour is the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino in Mississippi, which will be the Gulf Coast's first ever televised poker event. The $10,000 buy-in event starts on September 6th, and as always, Card Player will be there to keep you up to date on all of the action.
In European tournament news, today is Day 3 of the European Poker Tour's Barcelona Open. This is the first EPT event of Season 4 and it had a buy-in of €8,000. The chip leader going into Day 3 is Mohamed Kousari of Sweden. Other pros remaining include Pete Giordano, Mark Voss, and recent bracelet winner Katja Thader.
The total prize pool for the tournament is over €4 million, and that was built by 543 entrants. The last player standing will leave Barcelona with over €1 million in their pocket. The next stop for the European Poker Tour is the Victoria Casino in London, England. That tournament begins on September 25th and has a buy-in of €5,400.
In Asian tournament news, the Asia Pacific Poker Tour's main event in Manila finished up earlier in the week, and the champion is Brett Parise. The 22-year-old American was lucky to have even made the event since he received his passport a mere 2 hours before his flight left the United States for the Philippines. Parise earned just under $180,000.
Online poker players are likely aware that Bodog has been forced to launch a temporary website, newbodog.com. This change is due to a legal dispute regarding the ownership of the domain name bodog.com. First Technology Incorporated filed a lawsuit which alleges that Bodog has infringed on their patents. Players can visit newbodog.com to see an exact replica of the old bodog.com website.
Bodog founder Kevin Ayre released a statement saying that they are working to clear up all remaining issues on the temporary site. He also said that he is confident that they will win the dispute and reclaim Bodog.com. We'll let you know as more information becomes available.
Right now, viewers have their choice of televised poker shows, with the World Series of Poker on ESPN and High Stakes Poker on GSN airing new episodes on a weekly basis. Soon there will be one more option. Season 2 of NBC's Poker After Dark premieres on Monday, September 10th. Poker After Dark is scheduled to broadcast 5 consecutive matches featuring top poker professionals.
The first match consists of 6 players with a combined 45 World Series of Poker bracelets between them. The players, in order of how many bracelets they bring to the table, are Phil Hellmuth, Doyle Brunson, Eric Seidel, TJ Cloutier, Chris Ferguson, and Lane Flack. The next week will consist of 6 players who have each won at least 2 World Poker Tour tournaments.
In other poker news, Kentucky Fried Chicken has landed 3 poker pros to hawk their product. Gavin Smith, Paul Wassica, and David Williams can be spotted in the Hold'em or Fold'em segments of the World Series of Poker broadcast, as well as in a KFC commercial. The 3 players wager different menu items as they debate their abilities to read other poker players.
Now we're going to give Smith a call to get a first-hand account of his affiliation with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hey Gavin, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
So I've seen you during the World Series of Poker broadcast with Kentucky Fried Chicken. How did you get involved with the company?
they approached Poker Royalty, my agents, in regards to having people do the spot for them. And my agents just pitched myself and Paul and David to do it, and I guess all the parties involved thought it would be a good fit.
So when did you film the Hold'em or Fold'em segments?
We filmed that, I believe, maybe a couple nights before the main event.
And what was that like? Was it fun being in a commercial?
No, it was actually kind of tedious, to be honest with you. We had to go in there and do, like, quite a few takes of each thing. It took about, maybe 4 hours or so to do. And by the end of it, I was kind of getting a little fed up, but once it was all done, it was all right.
Are you going to be appearing in more KFC commercials, or is this a one-time thing?
Oh, I have no idea. I would assume it's a one-time thing.
So how did Poker Royalty select the three of you to pitch to KFC?
Well, I'm not too sure about that. I guess they had to find people they thought would be willing to do it, and then also people that they thought might have personalities enough to have fun with it.
So did KFC give you any perks like free chicken to be involved with this?
No, I don't have any free chicken.
Well, that's unfortunate. I would have negotiated that for you.
Yeah, I need you as my agent, maybe.
So do you have a favorite item at KFC?
To be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I ate KFC.
Ooh, I don't know if they would want you to say that, Gavin.
You brought up the question. I only answered honestly.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, and good luck with all your future endeavors.
Thanks.
Talk to you later, Gavin.
On the northern front, Canada is cracking down on illegal poker operations. 7 people were recently arrested by the provincial police's illegal gaming unit in Ontario. They were charged with running an illegal poker ring that consisted of 4 separate locations. The organizers were charging participants fees to enter poker tournaments with cash prizes, which is illegal without a license under Canadian law. 80 people were present when the police executed warrants on the 4 properties, but they were released unconditionally.
And that sums up This Week in Poker. I'm Lizzie Harrison.
And I'm Christy Arnett for Card Player TV.